Syrians in Canada strive to provide their children with a good life, free of politically motivated harassment. Yet, since the initiation of the Western-backed destabilization of Syria, Syrian expats have found themselves increasingly inconvenienced because of their peaceful aspirations for Syria. Syrian men, women and children who support President Assad's peaceful democratic reforms have received threats from so-called opposition groups who claim to support freedom of speech in Syria. But, with their state sponsors, they are seeking to suppress the freedom of such pro-government Syrians to express opinions which do not lend support to the US-Israeli imperial agenda in Syria.
We got a lot of black emails from those, what they call themselves as oppositions. They are supporting killing people in my country, but under freedom title or like this. I can show you a lot of black emails to me and to my wife, and we had a lot of threats to my kids in the schools and around my area.
These Syrian independents claim that terrorists are being supported and backed by the Canadian government of Prime Minister Stephen Harper, whose Middle East policy appears to be a clone of that of the Likud party in Israel. These Canadian Syrians claim that officials from Canada's Secret Service ordered them not to bring the Middle East problems into Canada. But when one considers that the Canadian media is populated with journalists who constantly promote Israel's worldview, the question becomes, is it those who oppose foreign intervention in Syria who are causing the problem? Or is it those who promote war and demonize Middle Eastern people on a daily basis in the Canadian media who are fomenting discord?
We should be free and entitled to our opinion when we should not be threatened by the Canadian government. Shining the light on us is a threat. We take it as a threat and we don't accept it.
I think it's really hypocritical for the Canadian government to accuse Syrians of bringing problems to Canada when Canada is one of the countries that are bringing problems into Syria. And it seems to me that it's okay for pro-interventionist Syrians to try to make Canada's military and Canada itself interfere in Syria's affairs. But when anti-interventionist Syrians are opposing Canada's involvement, they get accused of making problems for Canada. It's like it's totally upside down.
It is astonishing to many that schoolchildren and elders who are Canadian citizens should be receiving state-sponsored, politically motivated attacks, especially when their professed political goal is merely to prevent civil war and sectarianism in their native country of Syria. Joshua Blakeney, Press TV, Calgary.